So, part of the reason why I used to be such a negative person back in the day was because I always focused on what wasn't going right and what I didn't have and who didn't do what I wanted them to do, right? Well, now, me being who I am today, I don't focus on that. I focus on what's going right. I focus on the progress that I've made so far, and I focus on how I'm showing up for myself. And by changing my focus, I ultimately changed my life, okay? It is so easy to focus on the bad. It's so easy to think about who did you wrong, who said what, who didn't do what they promised you they was going to do, what's not going right in your life. All those things are really easy to focus on. But it also makes you the most anxious, at least for myself. It would make me the most anxious, the most frustrated, the most depressed because it's just all negativity and it's going to bring on negative emotions. But I'm in a space in my life where I enjoy feeling good. Okay. It's become an addiction of mine. What can I do every single day to make sure that I feel good about myself and what I'm building? And in order for me to do that, I had to change my focus. And I told you guys in other videos, money flows where energy goes. If you spend so much energy focusing on what's not going right, well, then one, no money's going to flow there. And then two, you're not going to have the positive energy that you need in order to manifest the things that you want in your life. Now I focus on what's going right. And sometimes it's very hard to do. Sometimes it may feel like nothing is going right. But there's always something going right. And for me, my business is just really important to me, growing my online business. I'm taking you guys on this journey of how I'm trying to scale it from 6 figures to 7 figures. Maybe I'll make it, maybe I won't, but I'm still sharing the journey of it with you guys. But one thing that I have been holding on to, even on those days where I'm not making the money I want to make, is, well, at least I still have my health. At least I can still get up and go walk. You guys know I love to walk. I love walking. It is definitely one of my top 3 favorite things to do. At least I can go to the gym. At least I can work for myself, even if I'm not making the money that I want to make. Those are things that I hold on to, and those are the things that allow me to feel positive, even if the negativity is trying to creep in. See, you can choose what you want to focus on, which is why I don't focus on gossip anymore. I used to love to gossip. I used to love a little toxicity, right? But it doesn't really do anything for me. It doesn't make me feel better about my life or what I got going on. It kind of steals energy that I could be focusing on me and what I'm trying to do, and I'm putting it on something that really has nothing to do with me, right? You can choose to focus on people who aren't the best friends to you. Maybe they talk down on you, they don't support you. But what is that really doing for you? It's not doing anything. It's not helping you grow. It's not propelling you forward. It's keeping you stuck. It's making you mad. Like when I would focus on the friends that I had in my past who wouldn't support my business, who wouldn't tell me I'm doing a good job, it would just make me mad. Like I'd be so mad. I would be sitting in here just mad, like, wow, how can they share their stuff, but they don't share my stuff? Like it would just piss me off. But that being angry didn't do anything for me. If anything, it stole time from what I could be doing, which is making more content or learning how to be a better CEO. But instead, I'm so focused on what someone's not doing for me in my life. And it doesn't get you anywhere, like at all, right? It is so much easier to be negative. It is. But that doesn't mean that that's going to help you. It's not. Being positive and having a more positive outlook on life has actually gotten me a lot further. It's allowed me to realize I am in control of my emotions. I didn't used to think that, okay? I used to be so out of control of my emotions. If someone pissed me off, I used to go from 0 to 100 real quick, and I really believed that I couldn't control it. That's not true. You can always control your emotions. It may be hard, but you can still control them. I have more control over my life than I used to give myself credit for. And the very last thing that I'm willing to do with who I am today is focus on negative stuff, which is why I don't watch the news anymore. I have no clue what's going on. I don't know how many wars we're in. I don't know what Donald Trump is up to today. I have no clue. And honestly, I like that. I do believe that sometimes ignorance is bliss. I'm being real. I'm not sitting around focused on the economy and who's losing jobs because that's not going to help me grow my business. If I'm solely focused on how many workers UPS laid off today, then how can I think positively about my business and who's going to buy my products? I'm probably not, because I'm going to be like, oh my God, nobody has money. What am I going to do? My business is going to crash and I'm going to be back at work and I'm going to be miserable and fat. That was my experience. That's why I'm so terrified of that, right? But when you don't focus on that, your focus could only go towards what you're building for your life, which for me is getting into the best shape of my life, building my six pack, and trying to grow to a 7-figure business. So be cautious of what you spend your energy on, who you talk to, what kind of content you consume, and how you allow yourself to feel every day. And if it's negative, if it's causing you anxiety and frustration, you're angry and irritable, I need you to evaluate that, because that's not going to get you anywhere. You're not going to be successful in that kind of mindset. I noticed in my own life, because my 20s, I was very miserable. Not every single day, but I was definitely more miserable than happy. And a lot of that was because I was just a negative person. I always saw the glass as half empty instead of half full. I always looked at things as, why is this happening to me, not for me? Why are they treating me like this, right? It was negative. I used to always gossip. I was always in everyone's business, whether it came to people I knew in my personal life or with drama at work. It was always negative stuff. I used to watch the news as soon as I came home. That was like my thing. Come home, turn on the news, watch it until I went to sleep. And it's all about who done got shot, who got stolen from, yada, yada, yada. Just negative stuff. Now, I don't do any of that. And my life is so much more at peace. I feel so much more good about myself. I'm actually achieving the things that I want, all because I decided to focus on what's going good versus what's going wrong. And yeah, people will disappoint you. I'm not sitting here saying that they won't. People may fall short of the expectations that you had for them. Okay, yes, but that doesn't mean you have to focus on it. If someone's irritating you or making you feel bad, just start thinking about what's going good. That's what I do, right? If I'm talking to someone and the things that they're saying I'm not really agreeing with, or I start thinking to myself, why are they acting like that? I quickly snap out of it and I start thinking, oh, well, yesterday my business did this, or yesterday I went to the gym and I burned X amount of calories according to my Apple Watch, or, oh, I'm going to make X amount of videos today. Like, I start thinking about things that make me happy instantly. It's become like second nature to me because I'm just so focused on making sure that I keep my mindset as positive as possible so that I can manifest the things that I want. So, yeah. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have a negative mindset or a positive one? If you do struggle with negativity, what are you going to do about it? I would love to read what you have to say. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join my Patreon. The link is down below in my description. And I will be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.